The devil is the author of confusion, and that is exactly the intent and aim of those that stalk, harass, and abuse you. All right? When people do things to make you question your reality, they want to keep you confused. The reason why they're trying to confuse you in the first place is because it's of their nature. They have to cause and sow discord and confusion. You being a child of God, you're not going to understand what those are doing around you when they're behaving in ways to you in which you wouldn't to them. You don't understand evil. All right. You don't understand the inner workings of the mind of a person that is a wolf in sheep's clothing, is a snake, is fake, is a backstabber. And they will smile in your face like the song goes, like the saying goes, because they're trying to show you a side of themselves that is believable. They want you to believe that they're similar to yourself, so you let your guard down. That way, you begin to trust them. And as soon as you begin to trust them and you think everything is okay, that's when they will, as soon as your guard is down and your defenses are down, that's when they're going to, that's when they're going to come after you. All right. That's when they're going to say to themselves, okay, look, we got this person. We now have a certain amount of control over this person. We now can do with this person as we will. We can cause this person to be confused. And you'll even hear people saying, I'm so confused. They'll gaslight you. It's a sport for them. It's fun. They get enjoyment out of doing it. And it's because that they're an evil person. Evil people are always going to be after the attention, the focus, the peace of a good person. It's a lot that comes along with that, and the thrill that they get from being an antagonist is what keeps them coming back. These are people who are adrenaline junkies. These are people who, and there's nothing wrong with doing things that make you feel alive, but it's about what you do that makes you feel alive. All right. They're addicted to the sense of power that they get from being able to control a person. And when you become confused by that and you don't know what's going on, that's something that they take pride in. The fact that they were able to get in your head and play with your mind. All right. People who work in the dark arts, that's what they like to do. They know that the mind is what controls the behind. They know that whoever has the mind has the behind. If they can control your mind and get in your head, they know that they can pretty much control you physically and your mood and just, change you. Basically control you, program you, turn you into what they want. And that's not what we want at all. That's not what we see for ourselves at all. All right. That is not what we want for ourselves. And that is very far from what we see for ourselves. What the heck is going on? There we go. I don't know what was up with there we go. That's a little better. Perfect. So with that being said, they gain a certain rush, all right, over the thrill of being able to pretty much make someone not be aware of what's going on around them. When you are confused and everyone else is hip and aware to what you're having to go through as a result of what they're trying to do to you, they have fun with that. It's fun for them to play games and team up against you, who is confused, unaware, not knowing what's happening to them or around them. It's like ganging up on a giant and blindfolding him, and now all the little people get to attack the big guy because he can't see. So they have to do things in a way to where you can't tell and where you can't see. So that way you can't use your intelligence to try to combat, reverse, overthrow, or, put force or apply pressure back to them based off of the way that they're coming at you. Because if you can apply pressure back to whoever is doing this to you, it will create some resistance for them, and it will make things harder for them. All right. If you're aware of what not to be confused about, you know, you're good. There are certain things that you just don't have to care about. And people play off of certain things that people use to get you to care. All right. They'll like these types of people are very manipulative, and they have ways of getting people to be concerned and to care about what they do to them. So they'll do something to you in a way to where you'll care about it because they've either watched you, studied you, or low key figure certain things out about you because they care about you so much. They're obsessed in a negative way. It's a fatal obsession. It's a dark, toxic obsession that they have with you because they don't like you, but they can't get you out of their head. So in their mind, the only way to fix this issue is to have you feel the same way. They're not going to be the only one who cares in the situation. See, this is a love-hate relationship that you're totally unaware of. But the thing is, you don't have to feed in or play part or play any role in the dynamic that this person is trying to set up between you and them. That's the thing. You can be unaffected, you cannot care, and you cannot pay attention to what they're trying to do. And they're going to try to make you care by doing things that get on your nerves, that are petty, that are passive aggressive, that are covert aggressive, that, will try to get your attention off of yourself and make you care about the things that you don't care about. It's called trying to get on your nerves. But you don't have to let them get underneath your skin. You could just see what they're doing, and you can work on yourself, your mind, and your energy to where you're unaffected. You could take your mind off of them and what they do and just work on yourself. Okay, I'm not feeling too good in this particular moment. Don't blame anyone for it. Don't put it on them. Don't accuse them. Don't even, see them. Just you deal with yourself, you work on yourself, and you can feel good afterwards. All right, you got to catch yourself, and that way you won't react to what they do. All right, because that's the name of the game. Of course they're trying to get your reaction, but they also like and take pleasure in keeping you unaware. They don't like you being on your toes. They don't like you having an idea about them or knowing what's next. They like to remain like they're ahead of you or one step ahead of you. So you pretty much got to kind of always stay one step ahead of them. All right, they like to remain one step ahead of you. They like to act like they know you more than you know yourself. They like to act like they know your every move, your whereabouts. But that's because, they're obsessed with you and they can't take their eyes off you, their mind off you. They care about you just like a person that would be in a relationship with someone that they hate. Like, how some people will be in a relationship with someone, but they'll talk about them behind their back. They're toxic. They don't really love them or like them like that. They're either using them or just playing with them, just to mess with them or just to destroy them. There are just like a person likes a good video game or people like a good movie. There are people that like to take normal people and mess them up, f them up in the head. All right, man, that person was so normal before me. Oh, they were so happy before they met you. Oh, I know. Look at what you did to them. I know. And that's they're empty. People who do that are empty vessels. All right, they have no soul, no spirit, And they're not really attached to too many, you know they're not attached to too many good things when it comes to the person. They'll try to uphold a positive image and a pure image, because they got to do that image management. They have to manage how people view them, because if not, people will be able to see through the smoke and mirrors and tell that this person is fake, this person is conniving, this person is underhandedly conniving and fake. All right. So that is the exact intent. When they do things, they know what they're doing. No one does something that bothers you repeatedly and doesn't know what they're up to. It's just a form of lying, and it's a defense mechanism. They're defending their way of life. All right, they want to continue to lie and treat you however they want. Once you figure it out and see them and call it out on them, they're going to deny it. They're going to deny everything that they do, and they're going to try to make you feel that you're wrong for accusing them. They're going to try to make you feel wrong for stepping up for yourself, standing up for yourself. Don't fall for the manipulation. Oh, you going to accuse me of that? You think I would do that? Don't even fall for that. Just make sure they know what the behavior is, and make sure they know they need to stop it. And you don't veer off of that, away from that, and you stand on that. Hey, you're doing this, it needs to stop. I'm not doing You're doing this, it needs to stop. I'm not doing it. If you don't stop this, we're going to find a way to fix it. So whatever you don't think you're doing, trust and believe. We're going to find a way to prove it, fix it, and get it out the way. And I'm very confident in that. And you need to display that confidence. And you honestly need to think, feel, and see that this person is not going to be able to overthrow you. All right, because all it is in your mind. They mess with you enough to where you start to think the worst, and then you create it for yourself, and it happens. But the mind that thinks it can overcome anything. So all you have to do is get in your affirmation bag and work on your mind and work on yourself when these people come after you and try to destroy you and try to destroy your progress, because they want to see you fail. Don't feed into it, and affirm better, affirm greater, affirm the opposite of what they want. Don't focus on what they want. You focus on what you want. They may be trying to get you out of there. They may be trying to create a situation to where you react and now you can't stay there anymore. Oh well. People are trying to upset you and piss you off, and you see them trying to ruin your life. Still focus on the best. Still, bless them. Look at them as good as friends. They may be the worst people that they could ever be, but it's up to you to not allow it to affect you. And how you do that is how I'm telling you right now. Look at these people as friends. Look at them as positive people. Don't look at them as what they're doing, and don't blame them or accuse them for what they're doing. See it for what it is, and see past it. Look past it. See yourself past it. See yourself beyond it. We sometimes get caught up in the things that are happening to us, because that's what the devil does. We're confused. He's got us mentally trapped with his demonic entities and minions, people that come after you, and all you trying to do is live your life and do good. Now, if we could, if we could if this were biblical times and people were able to handle things on their own and handle things the way they feel they should be handled, we wouldn't really be talking. It would be a lot of fighting. We would be at war with people. We would be taking people and sending them, to meet their maker. But we're unable to do that because the way the world and everything is set up. So we just have to be calm, be patient, and quell that warrior spirit, because if not, you could potentially get locked up, even though you're technically doing what's right. What they're doing is wrong and evil, and it would be right for you to handle it yourself. But, you know, that wouldn't work out for you too well in the long run. And I'm sure you could figure out why. As soon as they close that cell door in your face, you'll be wishing you did not take out how you felt on whoever. So don't let them confuse you into reacting. Don't let them confuse you into confusion. Don't let them confuse you at all. All right? Recognize it for what it is. It's evil. It's the devil. You're coming up. When people are trying to stop you, people aren't trying to stop anybody for no reason. When people are trying to get in your way, when people are trying to bully you and get you to focus on everything other than yourself, you're on your way. because the fact that you're focused on yourself and you're doing things for you is powerful. People are listening to your every word. People want to know what you're up to. They want to be all in your business. When you are doing something, and unfortunately when people aren't and they're around you, sometimes they get consumed. Sometimes they get a little bit too concerned about you. Oh, what's he doing? It's like, yo, you can't mind your business. But no, they can't mind their business because you are their everything. They focus on you, worry about you, talk about you. They're concerned about you. They gotta let you know everything they got going on. All you're trying to do is focus on you and keep you cool and stay present. All right, and people are aware of what they're doing, and it's usually because they have some, unresolved feelings towards you. Whether you got them feeling some kind of way for whatever reason, and instead of working on that, they fight back by the attacks that you get from them and the way that they act towards you. You have to deal with that because your level of greatness is hurting them. The way you view yourself is hurting them. The way you see yourself, sometimes it hurts people because they either don't see themselves like that. They feel you're looking down on them because they think you're too high and mighty, or you feel too good about yourself and they don't like it, and you shouldn't because they don't. It's just it's control. People want to control everything. They don't call them control freaks for no reason. They like to control every aspect. How you view yourself, how you think about yourself, how other people look at you and view you. That's why they slander and gossip and got to get to other people first before they even meet you half the time. This person is this, that, and the other. They be trying to convince people not to like you so much and so bad because they're afraid that once they start liking you, they're gonna see them for who they really are. They got to get to them first. Hey, don't you talk to that person. You stay away from them. They're weird. They're gonna wake you up to my bullshit. You're not gonna like that. All right, so they have intent to stalk, harass, and abuse. And you have to work on yourself to the point to where you can see it and let it go. All right, you have to work on yourself to the point to where you can see what they're up to, you see what they're doing, and you can let it go. It's annoying, it is bothersome, it does cause problems, but that's what prayer is for. That's what affirmations are for. That's what visualizations are for. You can see yourself unbothered. You can see yourself unaffected. You can see yourself happy and unbothered by this person. I don't know what the hell's up with my phone, y'all, but just bear with me. All right, I don't know what the hell setting got put on here, but the devil's not gonna stop this video. We're gonna keep rolling. Um, it is what it is. So I have a feeling that somebody is listening to what I'm saying right now, but that's cool. Um, Confusion is what their intent is, and like you don't understand what they're up to when they're doing that stalking stuff. You like once you see it the first time, it's like you don't understand. It's just weird. It's annoying. You want it to stop. People are more worried about you than they're worried about themselves. You're ready to go upside the head of somebody, but you can't because you get in trouble, and that's what they want. They want you to go upside their head or hit them, so that way they can call the police or get you in trouble or ruin your life. All right, and we can't stop making that a talking point, because at some point, when things do happen, you're going to need that voice in the back of your head like, yo, you know what, my freedom is more important than these fools. All right, and you see people playing games with you, but the thing is, you have to unsee it. You have to see it, but not see it at the same time. See it so that you're not ignorant of it, so that you're aware of it, but don't see it to the point to where you don't see it as something that could get on your nerves. So you have to see it, but not see it at the same time. It's there, but you're ignoring it, kind of thing. It's there, but you're just overriding it. You're not allowing it to be a strong enough presence in your life to bother you like that, because that's what they want it to be. But you have to affirm to yourself and remember that they're not stronger than you. They're not more powerful than you. You may just feel some type of way about them, or maybe taking it personal because it's you and what they're doing to you and you don't like it. but they're not more powerful than you. You have to remind yourself that. Really look at it and be like, and analyze it. Be like, yeah, they're really not more powerful than me. They're really just trying to, work some witchcraft and some dark magic and some spells on me, but I'm too strong for that. God is more powerful than what they got. And I have that presence in me. So it's more or less becoming of what you become aware of. You put your focus on, what they do is going to upset you. You put your focus on who you are and what you're capable of and how strong and powerful you are. And what they do is just going to fade away. You're going to be focused on something better and not even care about that, because you know what? Yeah, I am strong. I am powerful. I am more dynamic. I am better than them. They are some people that I should just pity. I pity them. They're not more dynamic than me. They're not better than me. There's no power outside myself except within my very own mind. Let me just get through what I have to get through. Let me keep it moving. Let me stay focused, stay positive. And, whatever they try to throw my way, I'll just deal with it. And when I deal with it, I know I'm going to overcome it. I know I'm going to be overpowered. I know that it's not going to overpower me or be stronger than me or my mind. So it is what it is. They're not more stronger or powerful than you and your mind. You have God in there. All right, the only thing they're working with and dealing with is the devil. So you have to work at having more patience. You have to work at having more patience. They're going to test your patience. They're going to upset you. They're going to do things to make you flip out or get mad or whatever. They're going to do that. And you have to accept that. And the way you accept it is by not letting it get to you. Focusing on something else, focusing on something different, putting on a positive video. Do whatever you got to do to take your mind off of it. I don't even care if you got to leave. I'll be back. Why are you leaving the party? I'll be back. Or whatever you have to do to make things work out for you and for you to maintain the life that you see people trying to steal from you because they're a hater. You have to continue to hold it down mentally for you. It's hard, but you'll make it. It's not easy, but you'll make it. It's annoying, but you can get over it. You don't like it. It's not good, but you can get over it. It's bad. It's wrong, but guess what? You can get over it. You're stronger than them. You're more powerful than them. And don't forget it. Don't fear them. There's nothing to be afraid of. You're stronger than them. You're more powerful than them. All they have is witchcraft and trickery. That's all they got is spells, witchcraft, negativity. That's all they got. Negativity is not stronger than you. It ain't. The evil that they're possessed by, it's not stronger than you. Tell yourself that. As soon as you see them, they ain't stronger than me. They're going to lose coming up against me and the God that I worship and believe in. He's going to kill them. God is going to kill them for coming up against you. Think that. Know that. Affirm that. They're going to die coming up against you. Yes, they are. They're going to die. Whether it's a spiritual death, a physical death, head chopped off, leg cut off, a heart stopped, they're going to die bothering you. They're going to pass away and be buried for trying to keep coming up against you. You're going to see them one day and the next day they're going to be gone and buried and in the ground because God don't play with you. They think they're getting away with this, but no. Trust and believe. No. There's checks and balances in this universe. The energy that they put out, they're going to get back. For that evil heart, that dirty heart, that trash heart, that disgusting, foul heart that needs to be thrown away and remade. Some of these people, they need to be reincarnated. But we're gonna leave that up to, the Most High. All right? We're going to leave that up to him. But trust and believe you're more powerful than them, you're stronger than them, and they can't defeat you. You are more dynamic than them. They have absolutely no power over you. Keep affirming that. Keep bringing that to your attention. Let that be your focus point. Not them getting on your nerves. Not them doing weird stuff. They don't have as much power as I do. And that's it. They don't have as much power as me. Keep affirming that. Keep saying that. Keep feeling powerful. Every time you're around them, step in your power. Every time you see them, feel power. Think power. Look at them with power. They give you them little nasty, ugly, negative looks. You give them one right back. Stare them right in the depths and center of their soul and let them know that, yo, I'm not afraid of you. I don't know why you coming up against me. I have no problem with you. I see the hate. I see the devil. I see the ignorance. I see the evil in you. And I'm going to choose to ignore it and go about my day and enjoy my life because you're not as strong as me. Peace.